You see, something that men do and women. So this is not just what both do. You see, sometimes a person don't even want you. They just don't want nobody else to have you. So they don't want you, but they don't want you but they don't want no one else to have you. You know. Um, so if they see you talking to another man or another woman, they're gonna get jealous about it and start causing a fuss about it. But at the same time, they're not giving that person what they need. They're not being affectionate or whatever it is that other person wants. They're not doing it, but at the same time, they don't want them to move on with someone else. They just want to keep that person on a string while they can do it, while they do what they want to do, but they just want you just to be on a string, being deprived of human connection because I don't want you, but you gotta sit here and can't do nothing either. I can go talk to anybody I want, but you can't. Selfish thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't. If a person is like flip-flopping, that's another thing. I already I had talked about this years ago with certain women like this. Women that are indecisive. They're all over the place. First they like you, then they don't like you, then they like you. Don't deal with a chick like that, or even a man like that. If they don't, that's why I say I'm done with dating, because I always find women that flip-flop. They're always flip-flopping. One day they really like, I like you, and the next day they trying to get with someone else, or they talking about someone else, and it's like, bruh, the fuck out of here with that shit. Yeah. That's why I'm done with dating, because I'm just tired of women's bullshit. Right? Now, there's some women on YouTube. They call them pick-me's and shit. Like Tay Baby and I think that white girl, I forgot her name. I forgot her name. I don't need a woman that necessarily gasses men up all the time. Like they always gassing men up. I don't need a girl that's always gassing up men, because I'm not saying men are perfect and men don't do shit. But if it's a woman that can't show respect and stuff like that, and genuine affection and genuine attraction, I'm not fucking with that shit. Right? I ain't saying she gotta just be a pick-me and men are the best, and men. I ain't saying she gotta be going crazy like that, but if she's disrespectful, always running her goddamn mouth all the time and telling you, this guy's way better than you, and this and that, all of that dumb shit, right? I ain't fucking with that shit. If it's a woman that don't want to be around you, I don't want to be around you, there's no one I block you, I don't got time for that shit, right? You need a woman that's going to want to be around, not all the fucking time, because that shit gets annoying, but at least you want to be around you sometime. I mean, damn, if you don't want to be around you at all, that's some bullshit. And that even goes for a man too. You don't want no person that don't want to be around you, don't want to spend time with you. No, I'm gonna block you and ghost you and cut you off, and I don't want you to and then flip-flop all the fucking time. You don't want all none of that dumbass shit. So that's just fucking annoying. So yeah, man, some people they don't want you, but they don't want no one else to have you, right? They don't want to fuck you, but they don't want no one else to fuck you. I ain't hearing that shit. It's just sometimes I be being too nice all the time. Like, fuck all that. If you ain't gonna fuck me, I'm finna go fuck someone else, because the fuck I'm supposed to do? Just wait around and look stupid, that's just retarded. Fuck out of here. I'm not advising people to cheat or nothing like that. That's not what I'm telling people to do. But if you do it, that person really shouldn't be getting mad, I'm not saying that's right, but if they not doing it and it's not a valid reason, like, oh, okay, they have a physical disability or something that is justifiable. If it's not nothing like that, no one should be getting mad. I just don't feel like doing it. Oh, okay, well, I'm finna go talk to this motherfucker over there. But I don't even want to talk to nobody, to be honest with you, because I know most women out here ain't worth a can of shit. So probably gonna stick with the jacking off, but that shit gets old. Like, you actually want some real pussy though. You don't just want to keep jacking off. Like, I could get a chick to fucking shit, but it's like, I don't know, bro. Dating's trash, man. I don't just want just like a little hoe or like a little hoe on the street or some shit. Like, I don't want all that. I just want a girl who's clean and cool, and that's it. And I'll start messing with that, but probably not gonna find that shit. One of the good things about hoes, I mean, it's kind of not a good thing, but one of the good things about hoes is hoes. And remind you, I'm not into hoes, by the way. So I'm not attracted to hoes. It turns me off when a girl's too promiscuous. But I'm just saying, one of the good things about them is they not going to be afraid to, let you exercise your sexual desires. When I was talking to a hoe, which reminds you, she came off like she was acting like she wasn't a hoe, but I found out she was later on. And I still kind of talked to her for a little bit longer before I stopped talking to her. But I wasn't attracted to her because she was a hoe. She when I first met her, she was acting like she was innocent and shit like that. But when I found out she was on some hoe shit, once her true self came out, she had no problem, well, she don't live here. So it was just on FaceTime and shit. She had no problem, sending videos. Well, yeah, playing with herself, showing me her butthole, all kind of shit, making me, no problem. That one thing about hoes, they're gonna let you exercise your sexual desire. They're gonna let you exercise your lust, right? That's one of the good things. Like I said, I don't like hoes, but that's one of the good things they're gonna do. They're gonna let you exercise your sexual desires. They ain't gonna say, move, get off, move. Nobody got time for that shit. Stop touching me, get off me. Nobody got time to hear all that shit all the fucking time. I'm not saying so much to always be able to touch you all the time. Like, sometimes you don't want to be touched, but if it's been 5 months and nobody ain't got nothing, I mean, goddamn. So don't get mad when your man, or even your woman, but mostly women do this. Don't get mad when your man go fuck somebody else. Since you want to keep, move, stop, get the fuck off of me. I got time to hear that shit all fucking day. Fuck out of here. That's why if I do talk to a chick, I'm gonna be very, very, very precise and very strict. This is what I expect. If we start talking, I expect pussy once a week, unless there's something crazy going on. If you can't do that, we're not gonna talk. I'm letting you know that right out the gate, so there's no confusion. Oh, I don't know. Nuh-uh. You gotta, unless it's something. Now, I ain't gonna be selfish like that. If there's something going on, you're having some mental breakdowns or physical, you just broke your fucking, leg or some shit, that's understandable. I ain't tripping about that. But if it's, I just don't want to do it. Well, okay, well, I'm gonna go talk to someone else then. Got time to hear all that dumb shit. Shit's ridiculous. No man should have a fine ass woman at home with a big ass and all of that shit, and she's saying, "Move, stop it, get the fuck off me," and it's your wife or some shit like that. That shit's fucking bullshit. Get the fuck off! Stop touching my butt. I got time to hear that damn shit. Fuck out of here with that dumb ass shit. I ain't saying cheat on your wife, but that's gonna be a big problem, especially for a man. Because men, we have to bust our nuts. Women don't understand. Oh, why are we? Men have to bust our nuts, dude. That leads to sexual frustration, especially if a man was used to getting pussy, then the pussy just stops coming. That leads to sexual frustration when a man goes too long without pussy. Right now, I'm not saying you should be. There's levels to it. Like you have people like Elliot Rodgers, who was sexually frustrated and he started shooting people. I ain't saying get that far, but that shit can make you a little irritated when it's been 7 months with no fucking pussy. That shit can make a man a little irritated. You know, it's crazy how trash these women are these days, man. Absolute garbage. So, you know, I'm probably finna call out work today because I don't feel like going to work today, bro. It's a boring ass world, you know, boring. We're same shit. I wake up and get dressed and drive the truck and drop it. It's just fucking boring, man. Oh, you gotta get money. I'm tired of chasing money all day. So I'm not quitting the job. I'm probably just gonna call off today because I'm fucking tired of being doing this repetitive shit. So I gotta say I'm out.